Para cambiar la cámara. La cámara para acá.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hold on, let me change this.
Hi. What's that? Hi.
So I'm Carlos Mansor for all the people that's joining. I am in Guatemala right now, and we're joining Jen in this cupping of the 3 coffees, plus an additional extra one that will be a surprise.
Yay.
And this is Edwin.
Good morning, Edwin.
It is Edwin. How are you? He's
good.
our head quality cupper. He's a Q grader, and he is the guy who is in charge of all the cupping labs here.
Awesome. It's actually, that's perfect timing because I was just talking about how hard y'all work every year to make sure these coffees taste as close as they can for us. So what have you, well, I was just talking about that I've got Cubulco, Candelaria, and La Marina. What have you got on the table?
So we have right here Candelaria.
Perfect.
Right. We have La Morena as well. We have Cubulcos.
Mm-hmm.
And the newly lot that it's on its way, it's from Honey, Finca La Pila.
Cool.
So yeah, we're very excited to cup these and share our thoughts with you.
Excellent. Well, I always cheat a little bit when I do this, and I am now at, honestly, these coffees are at 30 minutes, but it was so I could run through them a couple times first.
Okay. Yeah, these are just about as hard to go. Whenever you start, we can go through again.
Yeah, go for it. So I've got Cubulco up first.
Okay. Yeah, Cubulco is right here. So do you want to go ahead and share your opinions, and then I can compliment it if you want?
Yeah, you can tell me how right I am at sensory evaluation.
Okay. Perfect.
I think I love this coffee. I remember when I started at Genuine Origin, it was a favorite of mine because I remember it just being like a chocolate orange. And it still is that. And there's a little bit of nuttiness to it, but like, I feel like this is a coffee that would make everybody happy. Like coffee nerds are gonna like it, but also just your everyday coffee consumer would be really happy with this coffee.
Yeah, it's a crowd pleaser to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite flavors, the orangey, citrusy that it has, the delicate body.
Yep.
In a personal opinion, those are my favorite coffees. So yeah, it's always good to cup Cubulcos, and it's always good to. Also, the region, how is it growing this year? It was we saw a lot more producers joining the Wood Cafe Way model, So from last year to this year, we saw that they were delivering more coffee. The quality was more consistent, and
that's great.
We really enjoyed it for this year too, and we're hoping an increase in volume for next one as well.
Cool. Yeah, I know. I remember. So I came in like not long after Genuine Origin launched, and we had all of these Guatemala Microlots that people have asked about. But the cool thing is, those producers, a lot of those producers contribute to these coffees. So it's like there are definitely names people would remember, like Granodoro, Naranjas. Like there are farms we have continued to work with. It's just we work with them in our community lots.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have Candelaria next, which is always very, very popular for us because Huehue is always very popular.
Candelaria, okay, yeah.
But like chocolate caramel, a little. I love that it's like a red apple-y acidity because it's almost like just the tiniest bit of floral, but not in a washed Ethiopia kind of way.
Yeah, Candelaria. These coffees from Huehues are in a farm level speaking, they are the producers in Huehue also tend to take good care of their coffee. They have their own wet mills. They have invested a lot of resources and money into their wet mills. So they take good care of the coffee, and it has this like sense of belonging to ownership of their own quality, you know?
Yeah.
So the good thing is that we can source straight from the producers.
Mm-hmm.
And since they have their own wet mills, we kind of skip to part of the middleman or the intermediary. So we have access to a more detailed and a more consistency quality towards directly with the producer. So
yeah, and if anybody traveled, for the people that traveled with us last year, that is the region that we visited and had a really great time. And there was one car full of us that all had to take Dramamine for that car ride, but we made it through.
Yeah. No, Candelaria is a different from Cubulco. It's very different, but it's always the fruity flavors and this different quality profile. It's
oh, there we go. Well, and the last one for me, because I don't have all the beautiful coffees that you have, I have La Morena on the table.
La Morena.
And La Morena, honestly, I think anybody would be happy with these coffees, but I think the fruitiness of La Morena, it's so well balanced with that like brown sugary sweetness. And I also just I'm so happy with the progress we've made with La Morena from the first year where we had 35 boxes, I think, and this year we're bringing in a full container. So that's just really exciting.
Yeah, no, it's very feeling to see that we have grown so much with La Morena. This year we had 17 women delivering coffee to La Morena. Each one of them had around 25 to 30 bags of responsible for partial lots of the whole Morena.
Mm-hmm.
So we cup every single one of them, and we, since each woman producer delivered different lots, we try to separate the best lots that they could deliver, and then we put them together in this single lot. So it was a lot of work, but I think we did a good job in capturing this Huehuetenango essence, you know, the fruity flavor, the dark chocolate, the brown sugar. It was really exciting.
Yeah. And the whole Bracelet Project is super cool. For those of you that maybe haven't seen the posts about it yet, our awesome team in Guatemala and Maria Renee, who's in the office somewhere probably.
She's listening. She's somewhere in her house. Right there.
But they worked with the Wakami Foundation, which is a Guatemalan organization to support women-owned businesses, to do a custom bracelet that is going to go out forever. Thank you. I was hoping you were wearing it.
I'm wearing it. I always wear it.
How cool is that? It's going to go out with...
I don't know. You have to take one to him. He hasn't earned it yet.
It'll go out for, if you purchase a box of La Morena, you'll get a bracelet. And help support women-owned businesses in Guatemala. So we're really excited about that. And that's going to be shipping from the East Coast warehouse like Monday or Tuesday. Samples are already available. You'll hear me broken record about this too, but you can order green samples through the website, or you can ask Jay, Cindy, or myself to roast samples if you need them. And we're happy to do that. But yeah, I saw somebody asked in the chat how Candelaria compares to last year, and I feel like I'm enjoying this year's a little bit more. It feels a little brighter to me than last year. But do y'all remember cupping 2019's?
Edwin says he sees an increase in a brighter acidity for this year too.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still balanced, but I think it's that red apple and little bit of like floral punches through a little more than last year. So
Yeah.
Yeah. While you're here, tell me about the coffees that I don't have.
So you don't have yet, but you will.
Yes.
This I saw you made a post recently about this. La Pila is called.
Right.
He is a producer from Santa Rosa. He has participated several times in Cup of Excellence and has made it to like the top 20, top 30 spots in the last 5 years or so.
Wow.
He's not been winning a lot, but he has been growing in his way of doing honeys and natural coffees. So this year, Don Eliseo, which is the technician, the main technician that is in charge of the region, he told me like there's this producer who makes really good honeys and naturals, and since I was on the hunt of them since the beginning of the year, I went there and I saw his coffee and I saw his farm. I saw the way he had the raised beds and he managed the coffee. Most of his coffee is Bourbones and a variety called Cacique. So this year's honeys, the ones you're having, are mostly Caciques and Bourbones. So I basically fell in love with the way he had his farm set up and the drying process.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful open space where you can see like the whole blue sky at the bottom, and you can see that he has been very careful in the way he processes his coffee. So we tried it. We tried a sample. We liked it all here, and then we sent the sample to you guys. And yeah, so it's the first year we're trying this with him. It's the first year we're working with him, and it's the first year he enrolled to the World Cafe Way method also. So very excited to.
That's awesome.
To what's going to happen this year and the next.
Okay. So do you want to talk about the profile a little bit?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it has a very nice, like peachy, silky body as well. That's what I loved about it, and very delicate body. Its acidity is not as strong, but it complements very smoothly with the fruity flavors. You know, it doesn't feel as pungent or as strong, but it has like this really smooth and this really nice peachy, silky flavor at the end. So that's what I like most of it. I think it's mostly the high quality of it is mostly derived because of the Bourbon quality, the Bourbon variety, combined with this Cacique, which is a very good quality profile cup also. So yeah, I was most in love with the body because it was really smooth. It's not a coffee that you can get sick of drinking regularly. But yeah, it has that fruity kick at the end of the aftertaste that you're gonna really love.
Oh, I'm so excited. I know. Yeah, we've been asked a lot to bring in more stuff from Guatemala because the coffees are so delicious.
Yeah.
For me, is sweet, honey, with the flavor is very, very nice.
I can't wait till we get our hands on some.
So yeah, we're very excited for these two as well, and we hope people like it and the feedback of your feedback and the feedback of the roasters who buy it as well.
Yeah, for sure.
You can share in our profile. You can share in our thoughts. You can email any questions that you have, and yeah, if you guys come for a tour next year or a visit, we can definitely go to there and stop at this place because it will be. It's a very good opportunity to see how they're doing a very good job.
Yeah. And then I think the only other one that we haven't gotten in yet is the San Vicente Pacaya. So we're excited for that one too. That one was way popular last year. And I think that was a favorite for a lot of people in 2019. So
We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Rob, you're ready to go to Guatemala? Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Oh, Rob's telling us he wants to go to Guatemala.
Well, he has to earn it.
That will, for my first trip to Guatemala will forever be remembered for the only time I've ever driven a tractor. So.
The only time you what?
I've ever driven a tractor.
Oh, you went to Pastores,
Pastel
right?
race, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't gotten the tractor yet, so I have to do it.
Now I've just got peach on the brain because I'm tasting the La Morena and I'm like, no, there's no peaches. There's milk chocolate and fruit and it's great.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, yeah, we missed you last year, Maria Renee. We did. But yeah, if anybody has any questions or if anybody wants to chime in, if anybody was on the Guatemala trips in 2018 or 2019, I know we had a good time. So, but yeah, I really appreciate y'all joining us. I'm so glad this worked out.
Thank you for having us. It was really good.
I keep asking people and people keep saying no. You're the first one to say yes. So
nice. We can do this more often then.
I'm in. But yeah, I think, we're always excited about new stuff and we're always excited for the work that Vol Cafe Way is doing. And y'all just do such a good job in bringing us consistent coffees. So we appreciate it.
Yeah, well, it's all part of an effort of the quality guys and field technicians as well, who source from the beginning and they send samples and it's a combined effort.
Cool. Well, thank you. I don't want to keep you too long, and you definitely don't have to stand around while I yammer on about all the business and logistics stuff. But yeah, if y'all don't already, follow Vol Cafe Guatemala. They post lots of great stuff and lots of beautiful pictures and updates about what they're working on. So, yeah.
And if you have any questions or thoughts or things, you can ask us directly and we'll try to keep up and answer them.
You're all very responsive. We appreciate it. So, but yeah, perfect. Well, enjoy and have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you very much. You too.
Bye. Bye.